Good morning. I hope you've had a great week and have some fun plans for the weekend. Just wanted to give you all an update to my art study this week. So I decided that I was going to experiment a little bit with watercolor and acrylic marker. Right now it's just a white acrylic marker that I'm using, and then also the watercolor paints, but I've done a little bit with watercolor, not a whole lot in the past. So this is just kind of experimenting with different blue hues and trying to do kind of a wintry feel in the in what I'm doing. These are also going to be like Christmas cards to friends and family and things that I've been doing this week. It's been a lot, but these are the last 4 that I have, and just wanted to show you what I did and what I've been doing this week. In the Come Follow Me this week, I was able to study the last chapter of Moroni, which is chapter 10 in the last chapter of the Book of Mormon. So I was able to do a couple of things this week in the Come Follow Me, but the one thing that kind of stood out was the beginning paragraph in the manual. And I love the question it gives, as well as what I was able to do with this question and think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and read what's in the manual. So it says, the Book of Mormon opens with Nephi's promise to show us that the tender mercies of the Lord are over all those whom he hath chosen, because of their faith. 1 Nephi 1:20. The book closes with a parallel invitation from Moroni. Remember how merciful the Lord hath been. Moroni 10:2-3. What examples of the Lord's mercy have you seen in the Book of Mormon? You might think of the merciful way God led Lehi's family through the wilderness and across the great waters, the tender mercies he showed to Enos when his soul hungered for forgiveness, or the mercies he showed to Alma, a bitter enemy of the church who became one of its fearless defenders. Or your thoughts might turn to the mercy and resurrected Savior showed to the people when he healed their sick and blessed their children. Perhaps most important, all of this can remind you of how merciful the Lord hath been to you. For the Book of Mormon was written to invite each of us to receive God's mercy, an invitation expressed simply in Moroni's farewell words, come into Christ and be perfected in him. Moroni 10:32. So after reading this paragraph, I was able to take a minute and just remember some of the tender mercies I learned from my study of the Book of Mormon through examples there. But I also wrote down some tender mercies that I've noticed in my own personal life and from the Lord. And what this did for me was just being able to recognize and realize the hand of God in my life. I found it super beneficial, like emotionally and mentally, to acknowledge him as the bearer of these blessings. I was able to thank God in prayer for forgiving me for sins and mistakes and wrong things that I've done that I have felt his forgiveness from and for. And also just seeing how he has strengthened and supported me in my daily life when I'm feeling sad or discouraged or just overwhelmed with life, and how I have felt his strengthening power there. So just writing all of this down, these experiences, no matter how small or how big they were, was just really just beneficial emotionally and mentally. And I have noticed by writing these things down, another thing was how God works through people. Sometimes complete strangers, just randomly giving me a hug, or just other unexpected things from strangers and others that I know, or maybe don't know as well. Just doing random acts of kindness, and just really was fun to acknowledge that. And then realizing that this is how the Spirit works, and this is how God works, is through other people, and also through just the direct influence of the Spirit too. And so anyway, it was nice to be able to acknowledge God's work in my life, and it just felt good, and I just felt more of the love of God in my life and felt more love for Him. Thank you for watching my video to the end. I do hope you enjoyed it. You are welcome to give me a thumbs up if you did. And also, if you want to, you can subscribe and leave a comment. I do appreciate all the encouragement and all the kind comments people have left. And I hope you all have a happy holiday. I will see you next time. Bye.